When I was a student, I finished a bar shift one evening, and there was a sudden bus strike in London. The only money I had on me was what I needed to eat that week. I had no money for a taxi or tube and thought I'd just walk home. I lived near a landmark that you could see from miles away. I knew how to get from the landmark home easily enough, but didn't know a route from where I was to the landmark, so I winged it. My experimental path took me into a nice-looking estate near the bank of the Thames River, but also to a dead end. I had to backtrack, and in doing so caught the attention of a tall black man in a purple tracksuit walking along the path by the side of the river. I'm a big guy, though, so wasn't unduly alarmed. Anyway, as I was walking along the road, still in a nice-looking, but very quiet, business-oriented part of town, I noticed that the guy is behind me. He doesn't do a courtesy cross of the street, or slow down. He's matching my speed and keeping a constant distance. At one point I notice a security guard in a lobby of a glass-fronted building, and step into the shelter of its facade whilst pretending to make a phone call. The black guy passes by and turns left and out of sight further down the street. I give it a few moments and resume walking along the street. I look behind me further along, just to keep situational awareness, and he's back again. He had walked up that street only so that he could wait for me to pass by, and start following me again. Well and truly alarmed now, I start walking quicker when we come across a steep, curved incline. As soon as I know that I'm out of his line of sight, I sprint up the rest of the hill. I would have kept running, but a taxi was passing, and I hailed it and jumped in. I figured I would be better off spending my food budget on getting out of there and eating oatmeal for a few days, rather than staying in that situation. The route the driver needed to take involved doubling back the way that I came, so I scrunched down in the back seat. We passed the guy who'd been following me, and I remember his puzzled face as he scanned the street, trying to figure out how I was nowhere to be seen. This is a true story. It happened to me back in 2004 when I was a 24-year-old Canadian living in Scotland. I had moved into a small, student flat in Edinburgh, Scotland. I'd only been in Scotland, and in this flat, for a few weeks when this occurred. I'd done laundry, and in order to save money on wash I decided to hang dry it. I got back to the room and couldn't find anywhere to string up the nylon line I'd purchased. The flat was small, but I was finally able to string the nylon from the window latch above the bed's headboard to the open wardrobe door at the foot of the bed. I only had a bed's length of space and I wasn't too sure about whether or not the foot end would support much weight, so I draped my pants over the two chairs in the room and hung the dress shirts on hangers on the line. Cut to 5 hours later and I wake from a scary dream in a room I'm still getting used to. The room is being lit only by the moon and ambient lights of the city. I let my eyes adjust and look up and see 8 broad-shouldered men standing next to my bed. I sprung up into the corner of the bed. It was pushed against the wall, clinging the covers with me the whole time. My heartbeat matched that of a hummingbird and I realized that these intruders were simply the shirts I'd hung up the night before, and my mind had filled in the rest of the details. I paid for the laundry dryer after that night.